Hello, everybody. It is Moko here with a celebrity reading for 2023. This is going to come out on January 1st. I'm filming this and it's still December, so it's just, I'm going to be speaking in present time. So first I have a quick shop announcement. As some of you know, I have the New Year's readings up there. Because I went on a pretty long vacation, I decided to upload it to my shop as well as Etsy a month early. Usually I upload these on January 1st, but it's been up there for about a month. So if you guys want to know the energy of your career, finances, love life, and what you're going to be dealing with in 2023, then go to my website www.tarotbymoko.com. There are going to be two options. One is the light version, which is it's affordable, and the other is more in-depth that talks about 2022 as well as what you should be doing for 2023. So those are up. Now the second thing I need to announce is that this year, because I'm going through a really big change, guys, the YouTube channel, it may get slow at certain times, and I'll make the announcement when things are percolating, so just be careful of that. I may not be on schedule perfectly for probably the first half of this year. And the third announcement I want to make is about the YouTube channel. So at the very end of 2023, I did a video on Robert Pattinson's messy love life. It was actually a very fun reading. I'm not really that interested in him, but it was kind of fun until it got really sad. The thing that I want to announce is, people, this channel is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be fun. This is not serious. It's basically gossip, basically with tarot cards. And you guys don't know these people, they don't know you, so it doesn't really make sense to become offended on their behalf, especially these celebrity men who have a lot of fans out there. Whenever I do a BTS video or a video on like a younger male celebrity, a lot of y'all really get offended about it. It's like, stop. It's not the end of the world if one tarot reader out of millions say something that's not that flattering about your fave, okay? So just calm down. It's not that big of a deal. And if you're going to be sending me a bunch of crazy stuff in my DMs, you're going to get blocked and reported. I usually don't block people, but 2023, it's a different year. Y'all going to get blocked, okay? So just laugh, relax. Remember, it's entertainment, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. And let's move on. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing Zendaya. And what is her last name? I don't really know these people. I'm old, guys. So these aren't my celebrities. What is Zendaya's last name? Anyway, Zendaya and Tom Holland. A lot of you guys have been asking me about them for, I think, maybe 8 months. And then once they announced their engagement last year, that's when I said, okay, sure, I'll do them now. So basically what I'm going to do for them is what I do all the time. I'll start with Zendaya first, since you guys have more questions about her. I'll ask about her personality, shadow side, her career, whatever, and the questions you have. And then I'll move on to Tom Holland, do the same thing. And then at the end, I'll do their relationship, engagement together, if they're a real couple, because a lot of you guys don't think they're a real couple. So with that being said, I know this intro was very long, but with that being said, let's get started on Zendaya. I'm going to start doing things a little bit differently when it comes to these people's personalities, because you guys are more interested in what they're really like behind the scenes. But I do think it's a good idea to talk about their public persona, and especially for celebrities that I don't really know, because I think it's a good way for me to exercise, interpreting personality for people that I'm not familiar with. Because like I said, I'm old. The Spider-Man and what's her name? Mary Jane that I grew up with was Kirsten Dunst, and what's that guy from Seabiscuit? Toby Maguire. So I don't really, I've watched like No Way Home or something. It was okay, you know. It's just not my age bracket, but so I'll switch it up. Okay, so Zendaya. Oh, those came out backwards. Those came out backwards. Interesting. Hmm. You know, a lot of the people you guys have been asking me to read on lately, they're very low-key people. A lot of these younger actors and actresses, they're not, you know what it is? I think it's because they don't really have star power. I think that's what it is. You know, when I read on somebody like Katy Perry, Beyonce, Tom Cruise, even Nicki Minaj, their public personas are very big. They're very bright. But with a lot of these younger people, what's his name? Robert Pattinson included, Chloe Bailey, and I'm going to ask about these two, Chloe and her sister Hallie. They're just not. They're not really there. They're not like. There's no oomph really, you know. And that's the same for her. I mean, she wants you. So first, I asked, what does she want her public persona to look like to the public? Not what is it, but what does she want it to look like? And it was I don't know. I mean, she basically wants people to see her as intelligent, really. I don't think she wants to be a little starlet. I don't really think she wants to be, you know, like an influencer type. Like I don't think she wants to be in people's faces and to, you know, be some sort of icon or anything. I think she wants you to see her as a hardworking woman, who got to where she is based on her hard work. This here is the self-made woman. She wants people to know that she works hard. She doesn't want people to think that, you know, this happened because she's lucky or because she's pretty or because of nepotism or because of lying on her back, you know. I mean, because a lot of y'all get mad when I say it, but that still happens even outside of the entertainment industry. Oh, I have an attitude this video. But she wants people to see her as a hardworking young woman. Successful, honest, practical. Basically, that's what she wants to see, and she kind of like she kind of wants you guys to see her as like kind of like a boss bitch as well. So she wants there to be some kind of mystique about her. I'm getting the impression that she wants to come off older than she actually is. That's really what it is. But she wants there to be some distance between her and the public. She doesn't want you guys in her business. She doesn't want to put her business out there. She doesn't want to be an influencer who gets things based on personality. She wants her celebrity to be about work, and that's it. And she also wants you guys to see that she's strategic. She's intelligent. She's not dumb. That's what she wants you guys to see. I actually like this question. I'm going to keep it. In terms of what's happening in her personal life, she's not, I don't know. Like it's very similar to Halle Bailey, actually. There's really no drama. She's peaceful. Sometimes she can be indecisive. Sometimes it can take her a very long time to move things along, to make a decision, but it's because she thinks in terms of longevity rather than, you know, instant gratification like a lot of people do. But I don't know, it seems like she has a pretty good head on her shoulders. And because of these cards, I asked, what is her reputation like in Hollywood as an actress in the industry? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't know. It feels like she's very popular in terms of people wanting to work with her, but she's quite picky on what she wants to receive. And I think similar to Robert Pattinson, she's not that happy with what she's getting right now. But her reputation is quite nice, actually. The only negative, I guess, negative if you want to call it that, is sometimes they see her as being too picky. That she's just never satisfied, and they're just like, really, we're sending a bunch of stuff your way, like, why aren't you, you know, taking anything? But that's basically it. So, you know, here I'm gonna do her shadow side here. I'd be very interested to see. She's really cute. Is she an earth sign? Is she a Capricorn or something? I really should have looked up these zodiac signs. Maybe Scorpio. I don't know. That fell out. Ho, ho, ho. Well, well, well. Oh, I'm going to read on this relationship. I'm going to read on this relationship. She does have a mouth on her. She does have a mouth on her. This is similar energy to, what's that man's name? Johnny Depp. Another video I loved. I love that video. Similar energy to Johnny Depp, like somebody. So first of all, she's very ambitious, and I'm sure this is something that people can see right away. She's quite ambitious. She's somebody who when she has a target in mind, she goes for it. She works hard to get it, and she's also somebody. I feel like she doesn't really put things off for another day. If she says I'm going to do this, boom, she does it. But the thing is sometimes she can rush into things too quickly. And sometimes she can kind of bulldoze over people. So I am seeing something like I'm seeing, like, you know, the industry likes her. They like her. There's really not an issue here with that. I don't really see her as having a horrible reputation or anything. It's just sometimes she can come across as maybe too pushy or too obstinate or whatever, and I don't know. There could also be some sexism here as well, because, you know, if a man is like that, I guess it's okay. But I did ask her, what is she hiding? There's something going on with a relationship. I'm not sure if this is with Tom or if this is a family thing. Or this could also be a contract ending, a lucrative contract ending. No, I think this is something in the industry. What is this? This is like, it's not, no, it's the industry. So I've said before that I see this Hierophant as the entertainment industry, especially in the United States. And also this is what I have for actors, especially, I mean, creative people, entertainers, but when I'm talking about celebrities, I have this like an actors guild or, you know, whatever. But there definitely is like a contract that's ending, or a lucrative contract that either has ended or is going to end pretty badly. It's something to do with the industry specifically. And it's a contract that she had with a man. It's a contract that she had with a man. So let me see. No, it's not romantic. It's not romantic. It's an actual business contract, and there's like a lot of money involved, and it's the industry. So there's something ending that it's not going to end very well. If it hasn't ended yet, it's not going to end very well. And remember, I'm filming this on December 29th, 2022, by the way. But there's a contract. So it's not really about her, not necessarily about her personality, but I think an industry contract is going to end pretty badly, but fans, the public, we won't know. Either we won't know about it at all, or we won't know how badly this ended. Is she a Capricorn? Or like an earth sign or something? I'm asking, like, you guys can respond. And whatever this is, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. A lot of money. I'm not sure if this is like a makeup contract. It could be. This could have something to do with cosmetics, or fashion or whatever it is. It's like it's a very lucrative contract that she has that's going to end pretty badly, and I feel like she doesn't really see it coming. But again, I don't know. She's very regular so far. She's very regular. The only thing that's showing me here is that like she can't have a mouth on her. And she can be demanding and pushy and blah 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 whatever. Let's see. Yeah, not too much negative about her personality. Just that, she's eyes on the prize. She's very dedicated to working hard. No, for the most part, she has a pretty nice personality, but she does have a mouth on her. When she's ready for something to happen, she can be pushy and she can have a mouth. But that's basically it. That's not a crime. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so next you guys really want to know how she feels about a lot of things. And the first thing you guys want to know is does she get along with her family? So her family, they're not famous, so I'm not gonna dig too deep into that. Even though I am getting in celebrity business, I still have some values about it. So let's see. And I'm going to ask about both parents because I don't know if they're both still living. So, if I get it wrong, sue me. No, don't sue me. I'm just... Is her mom still alive? Ooh. So this is not as bad as what I got from Robert Pattinson and his family, because it seemed like they were actively beefing. If her mother is deceased, I'm sorry. I don't know these people. I don't follow them. So it's not as bad as the energy that I saw with Robert Pattinson and his family, because with he and his family, it seemed like they were actively beefing over something legal. It may not have had anything to do with the industry. It could have been, inheritance or something. So it's not that bad, but it shows here, especially, she has an issue with her father. She has an issue with her father. Is she an earth sign? What is it? Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Is she I think she's an earth sign. Let's see here. So again, I'm gonna apologize if her mother is deceased. But like her parents, I'm just gonna say parents in general, money hungry, very money hungry. Very money hungry. Like I'm sure. Let me ask. Very money hungry, especially the father. The father. The father kind of. Let me ask something else, because I really don't want to say something that is going to sound creepy. Okay. I can see. So the impression that I was getting from this is that I really need to find a better way to say this. Not that there was anything, there was no incest, there was nothing like this. I'm not saying that whatsoever. Do not sue me. I am not saying this. But the feeling that I get from her father is that he kind of... So again, I'm not sure if her mom is still alive, but it's almost like the father kind of treated her somewhat like a wife, but more like his his care and attention was devoted to Zendaya more than the wife. And again, if her mother is currently deceased, I'm very sorry, but this is just what I'm getting, and it feels like her dad, not, gosh, this is good. This is her dad comes across as a stage dad, and sometimes this can be perfectly fine because that means that the child is not going to be taken advantage of in the industry. So here, but the thing that I'm getting here is that her father put her in precarious situations, not on purpose. He didn't like pimp her out like some of these other famous parents did to their children, but it's like, it was like towing the line, towing the line. It's almost like he kind of like half-ass gave her away to the industry. That's kind of what it seems like to me. And some of these instances, something may have happened to her, but there was plausible deniability on his part. And the thing is that he needed money, basically. And again, I'm not saying that he did anything to her or that he pimped her out. I don't know, like Macaulay Culkin's parents did, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. But it's very close. It's like a thin line here between her father and his motivations. Okay, so this is what I should say: is he wanted his daughter to be famous, and it was a way for him and maybe the mother to make money, yes. And he wanted to protect her. But there have been instances where there was a possibility that something could happen to her. The industry, something could happen to her, and he kind of like looked the other way. So he was around to make sure that something didn't happen, but if something did happen, well, I was there. It's that type of thing. It's Dad is greedy. Parents are greedy. Family's greedy. Dad is especially greedy. Dad is very greedy, and I think Dad asks her for money all the time. Does Dad work for her? Does Dad work for Zendaya? Yikes. Yikes. Yikes, man. You know what? Let me take a quick pause to see if her mother's still alive. Okay, so I just checked. Both of her parents are still alive. They're honestly, I'm getting here that they're both very greedy guys. But especially the father. And I'm not sure if they work for her or like where they're agents or managers or something like that. But there's something about them just asking for money, especially the father, especially him, just asking for money all the time. And I think as of now that their relationship is going to change. I think she's kind of like closing up the purse strings a little bit, if she hasn't done it already. I also think that that the mom is a little bit greedy too, but less so than the father. It's just, I don't know. There's a lot of money here, and I asked them how they feel about her, and it's like the money keeps coming up. Like, not to say that they dislike their daughter, but it seems like the money is the big issue here between Zendaya and her parents. Loves her siblings. She may have a lot of them. Loves her siblings, but like with her parents, oh, that's kind of sad. That's kind of sad. And it's coming up. The father is the one who's kind of leading this money thing. All right, so like I said, her parents, they're not famous, so I'm not going to spend too much time on them. But I don't know. And her mom needs to watch her health. She needs to watch her health. Make sure she goes to her doctor's appointments. So if any of you fans are actually talking to her, don't send this video, but just be like, checking on your mom. All right, so let's ask about her friends now. How does she feel about her friends? No, actually, someone wanted to know how does Zendaya feel about the backlash she received over her interest in starring in the Aaliyah movie. She has to be an Earth sign. She absolutely has to be. You know what? I think she Zendaya. I think she what is what's his name? Tom, is he an air sign? But I think that she's going to be making choices in 2023. I think she's going to be cutting some people off, and it's stressing her the fuck out. It really is. In terms of the Aaliyah thing, it's not really that important for her at this point, but it does seem like she really did push for it because it would have been her dream role. Because I feel like she really looked up to Aaliyah. Actually, she looked up to her, and I think she kind of wanted a career like Aaliyah. She kind of wanted a career like Aaliyah. Absolutely, she's an Earth sign. She wanted a career like Aaliyah, and I think that's why she wanted the role so badly. But in terms of the backlash, I think at that time she thought that it would have ruined her career. She felt like she felt like her career was over. So personally, how she felt about the role, it was a dream role for her. She looked up to Aaliyah. She wants a career like Aaliyah. So I guess the singing, acting type of thing, she kind of wanted to emulate her. So it was a dream role. She pushed for it. But after she got the backlash, she thought, oh my gosh, that's the end of my career. That's what she thought. But it worked out for her in the end. It worked out for her in the end. Who did it? Was it Alexandra Shipp or something like that? I didn't even bother watching it. So, good for her. And you guys also want to know, how does she feel about her fans? How does Zendaya feel? How do you feel about your fans? She, unlike Robert Pattinson, she loves her fans, but she wants to draw boundaries. She wants to draw boundaries. No, she actually feels positively towards her fans. This is similar to what's that guy Jungkook from BTS. She actually likes her fans, but there's a line, and here's the line. She's just like, you guys stop. And she also doesn't like it when her fans kind of follow her or encircle her. So I'm not sure if when she goes to the airport there are a lot of people around her. She doesn't like that. But in general, no, she likes her fans. Very good feelings here. Very positive feelings, especially fans who've been with her since she was a child. It actually makes her happy to see people who've, been watching her since, I think she was on Disney, since she was on Disney. That actually makes her feel happy that people are still around and they still believe in her. But following her around, no, she doesn't like that. I mean, none of them like that. That's common sense. So you also want to know, very quickly, because this is getting long. Oh my gosh. This is getting so long. Very quickly. How did she feel? Wow, interesting. So she did not like her time at Disney whatsoever. No way. A lot of sabotage there. She had to fight. She had to fight for everything she got. She had to fight for everything she got. Let's see. I think her family wanted her to stay there, but she fought for her freedom from Disney. And when I asked, so some of you want to know if she's still friends with certain people, Chloe and Halle, I don't really see that. I don't really see that. Something shady happened between those three girls, Chloe, Halle, and Zendaya. I don't really see that. And if they are friends, it's more like a frenemy type of thing. Ryan Destiny, yeah, she's still friends with Ryan Destiny, and I think she kind of is friends with Bella Thorne, but it's not as friendly as it was before. And also, you want to know about Interesting. Some of you won't like this. There were some truth to the rumors with Harvey Weinstein. There were like she. I'll just say there were some truth to the rumors with Harvey Weinstein. There were some truth to it, and I do feel like she tried to distance herself from it, but she kind of feels. Let me ask her now. Let me ask her now. Oh, she's keeping that shit secret. No, there's some truth to it. There's truth to the rumor with Harvey Weinstein. Absolutely. Here he is. This is Harvey. These are secrets that are being kept. Here he is. And I don't know the details. I don't know how old she was, but it looks like there were some feelings there, like emotional feelings, and I do feel like he helped her. Okay, let's move on to Tom. Okay, I'm actually going to zoom through Tom Holland because a lot of you guys don't seem to be that interested in him. And actually, I think one of you guys said that you hated him. You guys left it on a video from like a month ago or something. So I'm not familiar with him, just like I'm not that familiar with Zendaya. But let's see. So let's look at his private personality. What is this? Oh shit! What is this? What is this? What is this? He's kind of grimy, guys. What? No, what is this? Hold on. Wait a second. Oh my gosh, he's spoiled. He's coming across as spoiled, and I think there's definitely something going on with the industry as a whole, because it feels like there are going to be big changes. I think I saw this in one of the Jay-Z and Beyonce videos where there's going to be a change in the industry, that a lot of actors, musicians, whatever, they don't like what's going on, and it feels like it's going to be devastating for them. I'm not sure if the public is going to know about this or if it's just going to be an inside type of thing, but I feel like eventually they're going to speak about it, because this feels like an industry thing, because I saw it with Beyonce stuff. I saw it with what's that girl's name, Doja Cat. So there's something going on with the industry itself, where the people, the artists, the musicians, they feel like they're being cheated. They're being cheated and manipulated. I wonder what that is. But when I asked him how does he treat people, so he feels like he has a lot of energy, guys. He has so much energy that cannot be contained, and I feel like it can annoy people sometimes. And sometimes he doesn't realize that it annoys people. And I think he can also be a little bit of a trickster. So on a good day, he comes across as somebody who likes to play practical jokes on people, who maybe not being sarcastic. I don't think that's the right way to say it, but somebody who just jokes around a lot. But then on a bad day, he can joke around too much. That's how it's coming across. And like he can go too far and he can annoy people too much. And it's like he just doesn't see it because he's just kind of thinking about himself. But something is happening for him. Something's happening for him in his personal life. He showed up. So I don't know what his sign is. I asked if he was an air sign because I think I saw him in Zendaya's reading. But he showed up in her reading as King of Wands. And King of Wands, it's a good energy, but it's also for like a male partner, it's a exciting energy, but it's also the energy of somebody who can kind of be community peen. So I'll definitely look at their relationship at the end of this. But if like there's something not so great going on with him, something kind of deceptive going on with him, that's not that good. And I'm wondering if his contract. Oh, they're in Spider-Man. Are their contracts going to be ended? Maybe that's what it is. It's up in the air. Yeah, it's up in the air. That's what it is. Although I no, it's not the Spider-Man contract. It could just be the relationship, guys. But I'll look at that later on. But like as a personality, and I'm going to draw his shadow cards as a personality. Oh, I forgot that I drew these up here. As a personality, he comes across as a little bit spoiled. The attention, I feel like the attention definitely got to his head. He doesn't come across as someone who's malicious, but somebody who goes too far, and he doesn't realize it, and it's annoying, but he just doesn't get it. Okay. I don't know. He comes across as a little bit hot in the pants. A little bit hot in the pants. So let's do a shadow side very quickly here, and then I'll just move on to questions and then their relationship. Oh, he's a playboy. He's a playboy. He is. I'm gonna ask because people are wondering if this relationship is real. I'm gonna ask. He's a playboy. He is. Look at this, buddy. Look at this. Look at him. So I feel like he's an air sign, but there's definitely fire in him, especially Leo. Definitely for sure. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is the romantic man who likes to flirt. He's a playboy. That's what he's hiding. He's definitely a playboy. And I think so. He's also giving me Johnny Depp tease as well. He's an emotional dude, but I also kind of feel like he can be manipulative, guys, with his emotions. And I feel like he's also somebody who has a mouth on him. I don't think that his mouth is as severe as Zendaya's can be, but he has a mouth on him as well. And he can come across as emotionally manipulative. Damn. I should have done his ass first. Anything else? Depression. Depression and not and like mind being scattered. He drinks too much. Depression and mind being scattered. And it also feels like he's somebody who just wants to do new things all the time because he's looking for excitement. But that's not a sustainable way to live. It really isn't. All right, so let's ask these questions very quickly and move into their relationship. Okay, you guys are asking about his parents again. Something about being a Tory. I don't really think that's important, really. So let's see. Let's ask very, very quick questions. Oh, there goes. I think he's an air sign. All right, so very quickly, when it comes to his family, I think that there's a long-standing feud here. a long-standing disagreement, and whichever fan asked about his father, it's definitely related to the dad. I think that Tom Holland is an air sign. Maybe his father is as well. But there's just a long-standing feud or rift in his family it's been there for a long time. It's been there before the fame ever happened. And when I asked about his father specifically, there's definitely love there, but I do feel like they're not necessarily on the best of speaking terms right now. And this is kind of a similar energy that I got from Zendaya, that she's there with her family, but I don't think that she is able to say exactly what's on her mind especially when it comes to the money issue. And it looks like the engagement has something to do with, this not really on speaking terms. And I got the same feeling from Zendaya's family. So it's possible that both of their families aren't, that supportive of this relationship or engagement, if it's real. And when I asked, about the father specifically, no, his dad is proud of him. His dad is definitely there. Like there's definitely love here. It's not like totally acrimonious. This is, his dad is very proud to say, oh, that's my son, oh, that's my son. There's love here, but there's also disappointment because it feels like Tom he's not necessarily on the best speaking terms with his family, and then they're also feeling like he's always away from us, or he doesn't really visit that often. And there's also a money concern as well, very similar with Zendaya, but it's really not that bad as Zendaya's family, especially her father. But there's definitely frustration. There's like, you don't call as often as you used to. You're always away, all this stuff, No, but I for sure feel the love here between father and son. It's just like, they don't see eye to eye on quite a few big things, and it's been like this before he was famous. It doesn't really have much to do with the fame. The only thing that has to do with the fame is that he's just away all the time, and that's what his father specifically is about. He's just like, you can't talk to your old man. I can totally imagine his dad saying something like that. But that's basically it. So let's ask a couple of other questions. So how does Tom feel about the constant jokes that Anthony Mackie threw to him, as well as Sebastian Stan? Who the hell is that? Who the hell is Sebastian Stan? You guys can't tell, I don't watch Marvel movies like that. And also, you want to ask about Mark Wahlberg, that guy. He doesn't like Mark Wahlberg. He does not like Mark Wahlberg whatsoever. Does not like that guy. So Mark Wahlberg kept freaking him out about making him uncomfortable with massage offers. What? Massage offers? The back massager Tom mistakenly thought was a dildo. So if those were genuine. No, he doesn't like Mark Wahlberg. No, he doesn't really care about him. Anthony Mackie, is that what it was? Anthony Mackie? No, he likes Anthony Mackie. He kind of, I'm not sure the age difference between these two, but he kind of sees Anthony Mackie almost like a father figure or a mentor type of person, especially as an actor. And Sebastian Stan, I feel like it's quite positive towards Sebastian Stan as well. No, it's positive, but Mark Wahlberg, no, doesn't like him. All right, now let's get to the relationship. So actually, I have no idea how old these people are. Maybe they're like mid-20s or something like that. They look super young. But let me use these gentler cards for them. Okay. Interesting. No, this is not a PR relationship, guys. And even if it started that way, so it's possible that it started that way. It's very possible that it started that way. Like it was a strategic thing. And I feel like somebody, as part of production or Hollywood or whatever, they say, "Oh, this will be a good look for you guys." But no, they were actually feeling each other. They were actually feeling each other before they hooked up. I'm actually surprised that nobody asked if either of them were gay. Um, but, but no, no, these two, I think these two actually had marriage on the mind for a very long time. This is beautiful energy. Emperor, the Son of Cups, beautiful, beautiful energy, especially for the start of a relationship. It just shows that there was attraction there between those two, especially on his side and on her side. I you know um let me double check. I think Zendaya, I think she swings both ways. Um, I do think she swings both ways, but I feel like she just wanted to give him a try. I think that this is a pretty new venture for her to just be in like a full blown relationship, like a full blown serious relationship with the dude, and it's like pleasantly surprising for her. And I mean, I don't, these two actually, they're a very good match. They are a very good match. This is similar to, what's that boy's name, V and Jenny. They're a good match, and there's, in the past at least, because I'm reading on the past, there's very good energy on both sides. Both sides. So I think it did start off where someone hooked them up to say, "Oh, this will be a really good look for you two," and it ended up being a really nice relationship. So let's check out what's going on now. Aww. So they had a lot of loving energy in the past. It does feel like Tom. I think Tom is the one who approached her. Somebody, and I think somebody put it up to him, like, oh, or to them, oh, this is going to be a really great look for you guys. It's going to be great for Spider-Man or whatever the hell they were doing at the time. But he had very strong feelings for her to begin with, and with her, she was attracted to him, but it's like something new for her, and they just ended up falling in love. Now though, it looks like things are kind of difficult for them. So they are engaged. They are engaged. It actually is real. Someone was asking me, is it real? I think they really are seriously engaged. Like I said, I think that they went into this kind of like a fun type of thing, and it ended up being a relationship. They are engaged, 100%. They are engaged. And the relation, or the energy right now, though, the love is still here. The love is still here. There's still potential for growth, but what's going to happen is up in the air. And the reason for this, like, I feel like I think he's a little bit of a womanizer. I do. And I do think that he allowed his fame to get to his head. And it feels like something was found out on his side about the relationship. And it's like there's just doubt here now. This could have happened after they announced the engagement, like something came out, but there's definitely doubt now, and I think that they're kind of fighting. So this is probably why I've been seeing that. Damn, they both have mouths on each other, because I think they're kind of like, not really in a good place with each other. And so it's like, it's kind of like going back and forth, like, do we, don't we, do we break up, don't we, and even on her side, she's showing up as like, taking a break, taking an emotional break, and like she's kind of thinking, maybe I should be single again. So it's like they're both having their doubts. I think something was found out in this relationship, probably somebody stepping out on each other, or maybe something that happened in the past that came up where someone had an indiscretion and the other is just now finding out. But when I asked how do they feel about each other, Zendaya, I kind of feel like she's kind of not talking to him, especially as much as she used to. I'm not sure if she completely blocked him out or if this is just we need to cool down on this relationship to think things through, because I feel like she, even though she comes across, I'm pretty sure she's an earth sign, she's very smart. She's very strategic, and she likes to think things through rather than feel them. And I think this is what's going on with her. She's just like, I need to think. Whereas with him, he's kind of so again, this is like, this card to me, this is somebody who has 1 foot in and 1 foot out. So he's also, just like her, he's also thinking of being free. What does it look like being single after all this time? What do I do? Da 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 da. But for him, he's still kind of holding on to her. So he's like of two minds. He's thinking of the future, what it will look like, how much fun will I have, da da da. But he's also waiting for her to give him an answer. So I think there's been an ultimatum in this relationship. I do still think that the loving energy from the past was beautiful. Like, y'all know how I feel about other people's relationships. Mine, no. Other people's relationships, yes, I love. But the relationship energy of the past was so beautiful, and now it just seems like they're at an impasse. And that the both of them have to decide if they want to keep this relationship or not. So I asked, are they engaged now? Yes, they are. Marriage is on the mind. They are. I think they still are engaged, even though they're going through these questioning and doubt and whatever. And at 6 months, it looks like it's kind of serious. I mean, this is kind of like, if you're talking about like a relationship, this is like going to the next level. They're already engaged, so I don't know. They could decide to get married. Even though they're going through this patch right now, they really could decide to get married. I don't know. I hope they go through it. I don't really know these people, but when you see really great love energy between two people and they're going through a rough patch, you hope that it gets better. So I hope they work it through. I hope they make it out. I hope they fix things with their families and they put their feet down about what they will and will not do. I actually hope that Tom speaks to his dad, because I think that his dad really wants to talk to him. I hope this young couple makes it. All right, this is a perfect way to start the new year with a couple that's actually in love. All right, see you guys soon, hopefully soon. Bye. If you would like a personal reading from me, then please go to my website at www.tarotbymoko.com and click on the Book a Reading button from the homepage. From there, you will be redirected to my shop, which includes categories for career, future forecasts, general inquiries, love and relationships, personal growth, as well as options for expedited delivery. I have a spread for almost every occasion, but of course, love and relationships is the most popular, with readings for your future partner, no contact, will you ever find love, how does your crush feel, as well as sugar daddies. And if you do not feel comfortable purchasing from my website, then you can find me on Etsy under the same name, Tarot by Moko, where I have the same exact readings that I have on my website. And for those of you who would like to learn how to read the tarot, then just visit my blog, and there you will find a series called Learn Tarot with Me. There, I will provide definitions for the cards, as well as tips and tricks to help you become more intuitive with your tarot reading. All right, thank you guys so much for checking out my YouTube channel. I hope to see you next week. Bye-bye.